World Wide Web, welcome back to my stock channel. This is James with another update video on Carnival Corp. Carnival Cruise Lines. CCL is the ticker symbol. This one's inevitable, folks. They had a bunch of ships. They wouldn't let them drive them around anymore and do cruises anymore during COVID. The thing fell like a rock. And the question is when will all their ships be back and running with full capacity again? And that time is right about now. They're putting up probably, well, I'll show you. Let's take a look at the numbers. February of 23 is the final line. Pre-COVID numbers, this stock was $60, okay? Revenue, $20 billion. Profit, $3 billion. And this is kind of like what they've looked like for 30 years. It's just insane. If you go back on the history of this company, it's always $30, $40, $50 stock. Right now it's under $10. Here comes COVID. Hi, everybody park your boat. And then here's everybody park your boat for 2021. And then here's them waking up again. $12 billion for the year. Not very good compared to the 20 that they used to do. But let's look at this quarterly. They're up to $4.43 billion a quarter, which in my math is about $18 billion a year, which is almost the $20 billion that they were doing before COVID. Go listen to the earnings call. There's two in a row that you need to listen to, the final of 2022 and the first quarter of 2023. Incredibly optimistic about the future. The immediate return back to profitability. This was a company that didn't take any bailouts. They didn't need any help. Nobody would give them any help. They almost went out because of it. But I want you to look at their loss. $1.6 billion here in November. That got trimmed down to $700 million. So almost $1 billion of losses were removed just quarter over quarter for the COVID recovery. The next quarter, I think, isn't going to have any losses on it. I think they're going to be back into profitability. They just did earnings about 3 weeks ago, so about 2.5 months from now, they're going to be in the positive. And I want you to take a look at the options for this company. You can buy January $30 options for, and that gives you 3 more earnings reports of the full recovery if you need to see it. But they're like 11 cents. So $11 per contract. You control 100 shares of this thing for every dollar, for every bit it goes up above $30 after January of 2024, which should be fully recovered. I just went and did the quick math on a full recovery, and I just went and bought myself enough options to make a couple $100,000, and I was able to buy them for about $300. It's a very, very good time to assume this company is going back to $30 or $40, and go look at the options. And the better you capture them, I got them starting out at 15 in some cases, so I can ride it all the way up to 30 or 40, I'm hoping, with 20 contracts. It's going to be pretty sweet. It's inevitable. Go listen to the conference calls. Their ships are 100% booked almost. Almost every ship they have is back in motion right now. They've added new ships. They've added more capacity onto their ships. The final lagging market is the Ukraine war. They're not able to pick people up in the Ukraine, so they just went and picked people up somewhere else. Easy peasy. And the Australia is not quite open yet, so they moved a few of those boats elsewhere so they could continue to work. These people are incredibly flexible. Whoever has the recession, they'll just drive their boats over to where it's not. They will always be picking people up and taking them on cruises, and there's only a couple of thousand seats available for each one. They have large market areas. There's always going to be a full boat. I don't see a recession stopping the rich and famous from taking cruises constantly. They're going to be on them just like they were on them all the way after the last recession. Go look at 2009, 2010, 2011. This company was rip roaring, full boats. It's almost a recession proof thing. So go look at the options on this stock. Consider getting a few shares. $9.80. It's been going up all day. Phenomenal earnings report just came out where the revenue came all the way back. They announced the revenue was all the way back. They announced the ships were back, and they're about to break into profitability again for 2023. And by 2024, they should be a full version of their own selves. Their balance sheet, let's take a look at that real quick. Still right side up. Ships and what they're worth. And so nothing really bad happened to the balance sheet. Let's check it annually. Yeah, the debt grew up during the COVID crisis. $44 billion in liabilities. And on a $20 billion company. Keep in mind these are cruise ships. So they're probably worth $500 million each at least. But yeah, that's what they do. They finance cruise ships and then start making money on them. Positive cash flow from filling the decks with people that are spending more money on their vacation than they ever spent before. Carnival Cruise Lines, get in now. Get in with some options perhaps. I'd take a serious look at this one. Carnival Cruise Lines, everybody. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and definitely look at the options. Look at the mid-July options, because that's after the next earnings call. That's going to be rip-roaring. This thing should be up to $15 in anticipation of that earnings call. And the next earning call after that, you'll have to get mid-October options. So that's going to give you 2 earning calls that are hopefully back-to-back, good and better and best. And then if you want to take it out to the 3rd earning call, get January 2024's, and you can enjoy that earning call also. But the options are cheap. You got to buy them a little bit out there. $15, $17, and $20 is what I did. That seemed to be the bottom of the scale of the money chain. There, I was getting them for 5 cents a share. I was able to tie it up at like $15, starting at $20, starting 2 quarters from now. So I'm expecting it to be well over 22 quarters from now. They're going to be profitable again. I believe them. Their boats are full now. It's already happening. Have a wonderful day. Please like the video and subscribe. Take care. Bye.